Last time on Sailing on a Whim, we take you along and give you a glimpse into what our life is like in Minnesota and what we do for a living before heading back to Florida to finalize the purchase of our Tartan 37. Thanks so much for your support. Don't forget to subscribe and give us a thumbs up if you like our videos.
We own a boat.
After everything we've been through over the last 8 months, it was finally time to start saying our goodbyes. It was starting to set in that we were actually going to be leaving, moving on to a sailboat. And even though it was a party, there's still some pretty emotional moments. Showed up. Yeah.
It's chilly.
Any last words?
It's a good day to be leaving.
Robin?
No.
Robin got us a fishing pole.
Yeah.
Say hello to everybody on YouTube.
Hello.
That's all good. Anything? When are you gonna put anything else in there?
I'm not sure yet. I got
Let's get the tears out of the way, because I know my parents gonna be shedding some.
We'll see you in a month. Month and a half. Love you, Dan.
Love you too, Mom.
Be careful. Be smart. Be careful. Love you.
Love you too. Saying goodbyes are never easy, especially when it's your parents.
Yeah. Let us know. Place, yeah. For the sound.
Hi, Lily.
Got a life jacket?
Ready to go.
Poopy bags.
Oh, bye.
Okay.
Say goodbye.
Bye, 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 bye.
Oh,
bye,
I think
bye.
she knows. Oh, that's really sweet.
Oh.
Cora. We're really leaving. We're heading to the boat. We're heading to a sailboat. After spending so much time planning and preparing for this trip, it just never seemed like we would actually leave. So once we got in the car and started driving, all of a sudden, we just had this overwhelming sense of excitement because we were finally actually leaving Minnesota to move on to a sailboat. We're in Wisconsin now. Okay, state one down, check. And we actually picked a perfect time to leave Minnesota. Minnesota got the worst winter in almost 40 years, and we got out right before all the worst of it hit. So we hightailed it south with plans to visit a few friends and family along the way and stop and see a few of our favorite cities.
When you're naked and broken with nowhere to go, does somebody know? Does somebody know of a place where the green isn't covered by snow? Every time that your eyes speak, it's time to let go. Does somebody know? Somebody know. Be what you are, like what you feel. Don't let the colors fade when it's hard to deal. So pick up the dice, give it a roll, get yourself up. When you left out alone, we think we know it all. We stand 10 feet small, with our head under ground. I think I've seen it all, that I've come so far, but it just got me high till I broke down. Does somebody know of a place where your heart doesn't sink like a stone? When you're naked and broken, nowhere to go. Does somebody know? Does somebody know of a place where the green isn't covered by snow? Every time that your eyes speak, it's time to let go. Does somebody know? Does somebody know? Does somebody know?
So, starting projects on the boat. First day, and I gotta say, it's completely overwhelming. Coming from never having owned a sailboat to just going around and trying to figure out what you want to start on. I mean, there's just a million things that you can start on. So, so first thing I'm gonna start on is getting this port. So there's a leak here, as you can see, from right here. So I'm getting this leak right here, and we need to fix this up. And I think it's just gonna be something pretty simple. Is just putting some new sealant down here, and I probably could just try to seal it. But I'm gonna pull it up, and take the sealant down, and reseal it with fresh, probably some sort of caulking of, I don't know, but that's what I'm gonna do. And then I have no idea what I'm gonna do next. Go swim with the alligators, maybe.
$4,000, and like have.
Almost immediately upon arriving at the marina, did all the other boaters come over and start introducing themselves. And little did we know at the time, but how important those relationships would become to us as we started to outfit our boat.
You wouldn't want to do that to this type of boat because you lose the character.
We had some guests come over, and it's Harry and Barbara from, what's the name of your boat?
New house.
New House, and they have come over, and we've been having some beers and sharing knowledge, and that's pretty much going one way, our way. They're sharing tons of knowledge. We just want to say hello. One of my favorite first ever on the boat is having our first guests over for beers. Say hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Okay, well, that's...
Good morning.
Yeah, that's the beer thing.
I don't have one.
We are happy to be on this fabulous 37-foot tartan. I am very jealous of all this space and this gorgeous,
Things that work.
gorgeous woodwork. It's a classic boat.
Things that work, we'll see. I'm not sure about
Oh yeah. Well, you got a fridge that works. It's, you know, when you start getting some more experience, what you need to do is pay it forward.
Fair enough.
Find somebody else that needs a little bit of help.
Struggling.
Yeah, or a new person, then pass on the things you've learned.
Yes. What you really want to do is you want to stock up on things that will be very expensive there, like wine.
So we just had a really good time hanging out with some of our new neighbors. As you can see, like, we had a couple beers. I honestly think most of this is Dan and I, but we're not going to tell anybody that. So we had a lot of fun. We're kind of looking forward to the social aspect of it. We've been a little cooped up and a little bored. But it's fun. Yeah, we like it. It's so much different, so many different perspectives and information, and it's awesome. People are so helpful, and like, it's just so different than what I'm used to. So it's really cool.
Well, okay, so this is what's happening. nothing. I wanted to go out today. We've been here for about 5 days. I wanted to go out today and just go over and anchor overnight, but we had an issue with the batteries not charging under when the engine's on. So looks like our alternator is either bad, but then I talked to the previous owner. He said he thought when we were motoring here from the old marina and some electronics were turning off, we were underway, that he thought he saw a wire that was disconnected. So, you know, could have just vibrated loose, so that could just be it. And that's what's keeping the engine from charging the battery. So I'm going to get down in the lazarette and dig around, but I'm really small, so that's what I'm about to get into. Let's see if we can figure out this alternator thing.
We're here at the marina today doing some work on our boat, and other people are as well. A guy on a catamaran on the next dock over was doing some work on his engine and unfortunately leaked a bunch of diesel. So it stinks. I don't know what the marine repercussions will be, but unfortunately it is everywhere. I'll show you a little bit of it here, but it's really unfortunate. They've put down some booms to try to catch everything, but it still has escaped and is kind of running all over the marina here. I'll kind of show you what it looks like.
What is that for? What else is that?
It's really sad. I hope they're able to get most of it cleaned up. So this is one of the catches they have set up to try to catch. That's where it's coming from, unfortunately.
All right, well, we're dedicating this episode to killing roaches. So last night I went to bed, and out of the corner of my eye, saw this little streak. I look over, and there is this massive cockroach. This sucker is like that big. And let me tell you, no. So I get online, and first of all, I'm yelling, Chris, get me a flashlight. So I try to grab this thing. He's fast, right? So he goes in the V berth. We'll show you. So I don't know if you can see. So he crawls over here, all the way down, and then he goes down there, right? Gets under one of the cushions, and I'm like, and this is where I'm sleeping. So anyway, so he escaped my clutches, and so I start reading about how to kill these things, and it just sounds like they're just nasty. So it's on. We're going to war. This is just not something. We're 5 days into having our boat, and we already see a cockroach. And it sounds like these things multiply fast. They're smart. They are like, just a boat is like the perfect environment for cockroaches. So Krista right now is working on getting the kitchen cleaned up. We're gonna start taking all the cushions up, and we're gonna clean through the boat. We're gonna clean out the bilge. We're gonna get some bleach places, and then we are gonna go for the big guns. The guns of Navarone are coming out, and that means we're getting some boric acid. So I went online, checked out all the different techniques of how to get rid of these things, and sounds like there's two things that really work. Mixing boric acid with eggs and sugar, and then this Advion cockroach bait gel. And it sounds like that stuff works really well. So we're gonna combine the two, and we're going after these mother truckers, because this is not going to happen on my boat. Not on my watch. Not on my watch. Stay tuned. We're going to war. Next time on Sailing on a Whim. Join us as we get used to life on the boat and we encounter our first big challenge. We must do battle with the forces of evil of the Cockroach Empire.